with you? I hope you're doing well. So today we're making little clusters. You will have seen me use them in an upcoming card making video. So today was all about making everything for those cards, and so they're taking a long time to make actually. So I'm going to be making 3 sets of clusters, but I'm only going to be sharing one on video. The rest will be done off camera because I want to be able to enjoy this, because it's going to be a long process. And I'm going to be, you know, like once you've seen me make a set of 5, that should be plenty. So I've already stamped some words on some old book page and some here as well, and I'm going to be using those. I figured they would be fun for the cards. I made a bunch of little flowers and I shared the process of making one on my Patreon. I made them out of a painty paper sheet that I did. There's an upcoming video coming for that. I did some painty paper stickers at the same time, and I figured it would be fun to use. And basically I want to use some of my new stencils to make the background for the cards, and I thought I tried to use some colors that would look good on this. And I was thinking of playing card size, but I don't want to be hiding so much of the pattern. So sorry. And I do have these little business card size. See, they're smaller than a playing card. And these, I got a whole big bunch of them at a garage sale. There was a whole huge bag of them. And I feel like it would be the perfect size for this. And it will kind of rein in what I will make. So I will be putting 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be relatively small project and relatively fast. I pulled out some ledger paper. I'm an accountant. I love ledger paper. Not for my work, but for using in collage and that sort of thing. I've got some cheesecloth. I have some lace, and I have some pattern paper. And I just thought it'd be fun to just make a collage of some book pages, and I just want to play and have fun making collage elements out of this. And yeah, and then I'll probably scan them. And do I put them that way? Don't necessarily want them all to be the same. So let's pull out, we're going to be making with a set of 5 using these. And I feel, yeah, I don't want them all necessarily to be done in the same direction. So maybe 3 that way and 2 that way, just to make it more interesting. And I've got some Fabri-Tac glue next to me, because that's what's going to be used to glue this down. Because when you've got Fabri-Fix, I don't remember, it's the Fabri-Fix, because when you put down fabric and you want it to stick, it's better to use that stuff. Like it just gives a better chance of the whatever you're putting down to stick to it. And I've got some blue lace. And I don't mind that this piece hangs over because it's just gonna make it more interesting, and it wouldn't cover the pattern on the card. If you understand what I mean? Like, it wouldn't cover it. And then maybe I could put like the flower kind of here. And I'm thinking of using, let's use this series of word. So something like that. Maybe the ones that are bigger should go into the one that's horizontal. That would make more sense. So these cards will have taken me pretty much the entire Sunday to make, just because of all the different steps included in making them, from the painty paper to making the flowers to making the cluster, and then finally the rest of the different steps of the card making itself. But I think it's going to be fun. So do I put the word on top of the lace, and then the flower more like on top here? I think that would be very pretty. Now, what I'm thinking of an added step, which I had not thought about originally when I did this. Where did I put this? Where's my tool? Oh, there it is. I'm thinking it'd be fun to distress. Whoops, I'm leaving with my word. It'd be fun to distress these first. Just because I don't like the straight edge on them, so let's distress them all. And then we can assemble this. Yeah, I think that's much better. I'm going to do the same thing with the other ones. And I'm going to be putting in my Etsy store two sets of these clusters, and the other set I will use to make a card set, which will also be listed in my Etsy store. So I'm trying to list more handmade items. I have so many ideas, guys. My brain is crazy, is running crazy with ideas. If you haven't seen the when I said this background here, it was from it was done using my own stencils. So I've got a set of 5 of these in my Etsy store. And then they took so long to make, so I doubt that I will be making more. Not big sets, at least. I might make individual stencils that I include in mystery bags, or in I'm toying with the idea of doing a Vicky challenge, so that might be something that would be fun for that. But I don't think I would do it for I would actually make more big sets, just because it takes forever to make, and my husband spends so many hours on this. It was crazy. So I'm not I don't think the time that he put in is worth me doing big sets anymore. And I didn't want to put the stencils just a few, like 1 or 2, because I figured shipping is so expensive that I thought it wasn't going to be worth it for people, you know. So that's my big issue with the whole stencils. Even though I love the idea, I'm not convinced that it's worth it. But you know, I'm gonna have my own set anyway to play with, and I love that. But if you're interested in them, this is the time to go for them and to grab them when they're still in my Etsy store. This over here. Flower. The glue will dry clear anyway. Right now it's showing a bit, but it's all gonna dry clear and you won't be able to see it. So here's the first little cluster, and you can imagine on top of a card how fun that would be. So that's the goal. So let's go for the second one. Try to make it different. So if you were looking for, like, you could use playing cards obviously to make your own card toppers like this, using just little leftover bits that you have, and make a bunch of them, and then when you're ready to make some cards, you can have easy made card embellishments. And it's a great way of using little scraps. If you had scraps of little leftover scraps of something. I'm gonna put this one at the top. Put a word. And then kind of take the little threads, because with making these I actually sewed individually all the little buttons. So when I'm telling you, like, there's a lot of little steps that go into making these, that's what I mean. Here we go. Starting to have a big glob of glue that's sticking out. Top here. Eey, my fingers. And I forgot to put the ledger paper on these ones. I guess I'll use the ledger for the next set that I will be doing off camera. That's why my glue is upside down usually, so that it continues to flow. It either overflows or it doesn't flow at all. The difficulties of this glue. Close it off and put it upside down. Here we go. And then we've got two last ones. And this time I'm going to do them on that side. You can see it was a baby pattern that's on there. And I like using the same elements when I'm making a set of anything, just so that they tie in together. And finally, this little one. This. Let's put in the word before I put in the flower. And here we go. Here's the last one. So we've made 5 really fun, I think, little clusters of little bits and bobs, and I think these will be super fun for card toppers. So I hope that you've enjoyed seeing me make these. I'm gonna go and make the other 2 sets, so I've got something ready for the store and also for the card making session, and then I will make my cards. Love you guys so much. Take care and see you soon. Bye.